dial up to high speed.
I'm Cody.
And I'm Tyler.
And this is the Edible Attitude Podcast.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man.
What you got going on?
What do I got going on?
Yeah, you got anything going on?
Not too much. No. Just it's kind of trying to get ready for summer, you know?
Still.
Kids getting out of school. Well, kids getting out of school, you know?
That's fair, yeah.
Got like summer sports and swimming lessons stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Finish preparing for you.
Got a couple weeks left, right?
Yeah.
Or a week? 2 weeks? 1 week? I don't know.
Like a week and a couple days.
Not very long.
Yeah, not too far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
How about you?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm just still working on my house, making it look good.
Well, hell yeah.
Yeah, today I edged the lawn.
You edged it?
I edged it. And it looks pretty nice.
Yeah? Did you finish it?
I did finish it.
You finished edging?
Yes, I finished the edging.
I'm
It looks
so
good
proud.
now.
That's good. I need to, you want to come edge mine?
No, I'm good with just one.
Oh, okay.
It was a lot.
Yeah. Fair. Okay. Just thought I'd offer that proposal to you.
I also had to water my grass, so that was neat.
You water your grass?
Yeah, I had to.
I should.
Super dry.
I watered a portion, I guess. Slip and slide was out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did anything grow yet? Or is it just that one area? It's wet.
Well, it just got wet today. So I don't think it probably grew yet.
Not
Maybe
with,
overnight.
Not with that attitude.
Well, you're not wrong. It's all about positive attitude, right?
You're right. It's true.
Amen.
It's true. 100%. We got a special guest in the studio tonight.
In the studio, we do.
Hell yeah. We got the man, the myth, the legend himself. He's got many names from where he comes from. One of them being Gimli. Another one simply being Aaron.
Aaron!
But to us, he's known as Santa's little helper.
Little buddy.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good, how are you, buddy?
Doing great.
Good to have you, man.
Thanks.
So we brought Aaron to the studio tonight because we needed another person for the subject, I feel like.
Yeah? Another opinion's always fun to have, too.
Yeah, because we're definitely not as old as Aaron. He's been around
thanks.
longer.
Dude, just fucking just going at the man. Jeez, he's
But
not even
I'm
that
just
much
saying,
younger.
I'm just saying he would know. He would know more about some of these toys.
Because he got to see all. He got to
I
see
feel
more
so
experience.
great about this.
Well, we're on the tail end of some of these. You just have more life experience. We like to have knowledge from those with more experience.
What
you know?
are we talking about?
We're talking about some 80s and 90s toys that we grew up with compared to the toys that
Of
they
today?
have. Yeah, of today.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. Sorry, I'm saying not as bad as I thought it'd be.
You guys remember any specific toys from your childhood?
Street Sharks.
Street Sharks?
Hell yeah.
Bro, I remember that.
Yeah, they're the shit. I loved them.
Do you remember that?
No, you're gonna have to educate me.
They were like
they
people
were like
that-
these super jacked, buff, like street fighting sharks.
There's three of them.
Wasn't there a cartoon of it? Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
For a very small time, yeah.
and they also were.
But the toys were the best.
They were.
What kind of toys?
I had a bath toy, and it was a street shark head that I put my hand in. And he had arms, like a chomp.
Yeah, you had like swimming stuff. You could take to the pool or your bathtub.
No
But they also
shit.
had like action figures. They weren't action. They were like
Yeah.
rubber toys.
I remember the action.
They were just like
I
these
guess not.
jacked fucking big sharks that you could take with you.
Huh.
The hammerhead was, I think, my favorite.
That one was cool.
Hammerhead was sick, yeah.
I think there was a tiger shark along with it.
Mm-hmm. Great white.
Oh yeah.
Bull shark. There was like 4 or 5 of them, 6 of them.
I don't remember shit about it though.
I just remember them being jacked and they were like street fighters.
Yeah.
And I thought they were tough as shit and cool.
Yeah,
I
kind of
don't
like
Yeah.
gargoyles.
Yeah, I like gargoyles because I thought they were jacked and cool and tough. Was I a little homo? That probably came out way wrong.
Wow,
Totally
wow.
inappropriate.
Wow.
Was I? Why was I so into jacked male physiques as a child? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
You had a dream.
That could be
Maybe
I
that
see
was
my-
Was it a wet dream?
my belly button lint. My chubby little belly.
Aaron, what about you?
Oh man. Well, I was a Power Rangers fan.
Hell yeah, man.
But I don't. Was that from the 90s though?
That was from the 90s.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a Power Rangers fan. I mean, like not like totally crazed about it, but because I actually got picked on for that shit
Yeah.
from where I was around.
Probably for
Oh,
your age,
yeah, so
too,
did I.
yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
but I still
Yeah.
loved it though. I sat down and watched it, and I also enjoyed Batman.
Batman was good.
That's when I got hooked on Batman for sure. Childhood times.
Like the comic or the cartoon?
The
or what?
cartoons,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then when Christmas came,
Is that the Mark Hamill Joker?
Yes.
I believe so.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
And then when Christmas came around, that's when I got the magazines.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Playboys?
Oh, you better believe
Playboy.
it.
Batman Playboy.
Marvel
yeah.
Playboys.
The Batman
Yeah,
magazines?
Yeah,
comic
magazines.
books?
Yep.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Did you keep any? Did you got any good?
No, I couldn't keep shit because I kept on moving when I was younger.
Oh, you would
I
have
heard
lost
that.
everything then, yeah.
Yeah, I kept on moving. But either way, that was my thing. Had a couple toys too, but Fast Tracks, that was my toy.
What the hell was that?
It was an RC car, and I'd want to say it was like a, like think of it as like a tank. You put a truck body on a tank, but that's all it was, is 2 tracks. So forward and reverse and left and right, it was all like tank style. But the son of a bitch was faster and fast. Like you could ride wheelies with it and shit.
Damn.
Just send it.
And just send it, yeah.
That sounds awesome. I never heard of that.
Yeah,
My brother had
either.
the Typhoon, which was
I
the
remember
hovercraft.
that. Yeah.
That's what my brother had.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds awesome.
And when we'd race, he'd always cheat. We'd always, he'd race around the pond.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes
cut
through the
straight,
pond.
Yeah.
Just, oh, I got him.
Yeah,
I'll take the inside loop.
got him off the straight line, but in the long run, he tended to win.
Seems like he made the smarter business choice there. Yeah.
Speaking of action figures, what about He-Man or G.I. Joe?
Oh,
I had some G.I. Joes.
Yeah,
I didn't
Never had
have
He-Man.
either. I just had Power Rangers.
I had Power Rangers. Yeah.
Yeah.
the GI Joes with the little green men too. The
Little
little
army
plastic ones.
Oh,
The
yeah.
the just green ones, and I had GI Joes and the tanks and all that jazz. But I also had the plastic ones, and it was just like a big battlefield.
Yeah.
Used like pillows and couch cushions for walls and barriers.
Right.
Oh, see, I took my little green man out to the sandbox
Ooh.
and made a fight scene in there. Little battle. I'd throw little dirt clumps for grenades.
I'd always use Lincoln logs as forts and
Yeah.
barricades.
There you
and,
go.
Like bunkers.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, line them up in rows like bunkers.
That's a good
Bunker
idea.
ways. Yeah, that's what I did.
What'd you use for grenades? I used dirt pieces. What did you use?
I used extra army men.
Extra.
You just yeeted them.
Yeah.
just the ironing guys.
Sir, why are there bodies
We had a whole
everywhere?
bucket
I
of
have no
them.
idea.
We had so many. They had like my grandparents had like little vehicles and stuff too in that bucket.
Oh,
Like,
sweet.
yeah, like little jeeps and like cannons.
Oh, you had the whole bucket.
It was like a whole army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
I had to improvise. I had to use Tonka toys.
the pure
okay.
metal Tonka
Yeah.
toys? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Those are awesome. I still have one.
Tonka toys?
Yeah.
What?
One in my dump truck. Yeah.
Like a full metal one?
Yeah.
I have one
I
of
used
those.
to use it as a skateboard.
It was
as
a
child.
real big one, right?
It's not real big.
Compared to
You
a
could
kid.
put a foot in it. I used it as a skateboard as a child.
I don't know.
Like I
That's-
would put my feet in it and ride it
I don't know.
standing.
I don't know what
Like
I'm supposed
Jesus
to do
in
with
the
that
T-pose.
information, Cody.
Get a few of them and then, turn it into
One in each foot and you'd have
Roller
skates.
skates?
yeah, roller skates, yeah.
Ratchet strap your foot in and you're good to go.
Ratchet strap your foot in.
That'd be something.
Yeah.
That would be some shit. Just to see that.
You might need a little padding because the bucket's pretty tall. Get some pillows or something pressed down on yourself.
Just take the bucket off.
Ankles might hurt.
Strap it on the back. Heel strap. You're fine.
Sounds like you've done this before.
No, I'm just thinking it through in the moment. You're hearing this live action right now.
That's bullshit.
What about those plastic roller skates, though?
Oh, yeah.
Those
Yeah.
blue and yellow and orange
Dangerous.
ones?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
talking like the Fisher Price one?
Yeah.
yep.
Uh-huh. The
Oh,
grow
yeah.
the
The-
grow with me.
They're actually
Yeah, the grow with me. That's what they were. Yes, that's what they call.
they should have been for your dolls only, not for actual children's feet.
Yeah, why? They were so dangerous.
Why did parents buy them is a real question.
I mean, Why not? Children got to learn somehow, right?
Yeah, start them on something.
Start them young.
They can't go too fast on them, at least, right?
It's true. And they are for
Maybe
real
that
little
was-
kids.
You
selling
couldn't do anything with them, man.
Yeah, no, not really.
No.
Right.
You literally walked with them.
Right.
Those for their like inside roller skating, which would make no sense.
They
That's
scuffed
what-
the shit out of my grandparents' wood floors. They
Yeah,
got
but
so
what about
pissed.
like the basement,
Well, yeah.
concrete
work,
floor?
yeah.
You know,
Just grind the fuck out of them.
hell yeah.
Nice little declined hill.
Right.
Kind of take a couple steps, see if momentum takes care of the rest. Another kind of useless toy was those moon shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Moon
Yeah,
shoes.
the moon shoes.
Moon
I remember
shoes.
those things. They were,
They're supposed to make you, like, jump or something.
yeah, they'd make you hop and whatnot.
I never got to play with moon shoes, so I
I
never got
did.
to experience
Oh,
it.
I got
either.
to play with them, but I couldn't do shit because I was a big old boy back then.
Yeah.
So when I put those bad boys on, I would just sink to the bottom.
Springs are screaming.
And when I'd
His ankles be screaming at him too at that point.
when I would balance out the weight, I might have like a half-inch clearance from
Just like a little buoyancy.
a little bit.
A little bit. Gotta have it.
Like on those big pillows at some sort of playground. Did they have those for a while? They're like big,
They're like trampoline for your feet.
yeah, like trampoline pillows.
What if you use the moon shoes combined with like soccer boppers and they just
Why does that ring a bell? But it
because
doesn't store.
they're
up?
like inflatable things you put on your hand and you just beat the crap
Oh, the
out
big
of each other.
inflatable punching gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could just have that
The
little person
pre-Hulk
hopping everywhere.
smashers.
Yeah, the pre-Hulk smashers.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
The Hulk smashers that don't hurt.
The big foam ones.
Those hurt.
That's the Hulk smashers. Those hurt.
Yeah.
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 The sock'em things were like air, weren't they?
Yeah.
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 But they wouldn't hold air very long after
No,
a good
yeah.
couple wallops.
Yeah. They deflate.
Yeah,
It was like a carnival toy.
you'd have to immediately blow it back up.
Yeah. But those Hulk hands hurt. You can like rock with those things, dude. That's
Just-
no joke. You don't want a box of those.
Just throwing uppers.
Just hard foam. Just a brick of foam at fucking full speed.
That would be incredible.
It hurts, dude.
Just to watch someone
Oh,
get clocked
it
with one
hurts.
of those.
It hurts like a bitch.
I do remember a moment or two with my brother. It wasn't Hulk hands because it was like wrestling hands.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Oh.
it was same concept though.
Mhm,
They were just
mhm.
foam, big
Like,
old
like
fists.
WrestleMania
Yeah,
hands or
yeah,
something like
in
that.
WWF when it was
Mhm.
WWF back in the day. I want to say that I'm pretty sure it was Hulk Hogan's hands, or
Makes
maybe it was the
sense.
Ultimate Warrior or something like that.
Right.
But it was just big old foam hands, and me and my brother would go at it. Yeah, I remember a moment or two, sort of. They got a little fuzzy,
Especially getting hit with fucking Hulk hands.
right?
Hulk Hogan hands. Hulk hands.
Yeah.
It's all coming
From one
together.
Hulk to the other.
Right. They're just jumping back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
They just rebranded them.
They
Colored them
absolutely
green
could.
and rebranded them. Yeah.
Probably.
Good chance.
They designed them so, like, they took the rings off and it's just a
Mhm.
hand now.
Another toy I remember is it's called the Monster Claw, I believe.
Yeah, you were telling us about that.
It looked like a monster truck. Well, there's a couple body styles, but the one I had looked like a monster truck, just like a Bigfoot back in the day. You know, the Ford F-150 body,
Right.
but it wasn't blue. It was like red or some shit, some different color. It was an RC, but it had the controls on the truck. You didn't have a controller. It wasn't a wireless controller. It was on the truck, and you had forward and reverse. Well, when it got to a certain point, when it got to a certain elevation, these claws would come out of the tires and it would start climbing shit. Like
That sounds awesome.
It was awesome.
Could you take it upstairs?
You could. You had a somewhat strategic thing, you know, like put a blanket down, so to speak, like a pillow top blanket, so to speak.
Something that could grab?
Yeah, because you needed some kind of traction to a degree. Because I mean, the steps do work because the claws come out and do it, but there was no slow or speed. It was go or no go. So when it went, it went.
It needed some more claw grip, really, is what you're saying.
It had too much traction.
It
It
needed
just
some real,
sometimes
like...
because when it gripped, it just kept on going. Like it would always over. If you had too severe, it would flip backwards.
Yeah.
Could you flip? Would it flip itself back over with the claws?
If it was upside down.
If it was, if it was, or on its side.
Maybe on its side, but not so much upside down.
Where would the claws come out of? Like the
The
front?
tire itself.
The tire itself.
Yeah.
Three
There's like
separate
three
claws.
claws that come out of it.
What?
Each tire.
Would it
that code.
automatically deploy?
Yep.
Or would you have to like hit another button?
No, it automatically deployed, but or at least mine did. Yeah.
Maybe you're just button mashing everything, and you're like, something's got to
got
give,
stuck.
and then it got stuck. It was always like
out.
that.
Maybe it was a button. Maybe I did have to hit a button to make the claws.
It was very
come out.
frequent with those plastic buttons back in the day. They'd get stuck very, very easy.
Speaking of the plastic, Rubik's Cube, though, I mean, the older ones, you could puck those suckers up, turn them around, puck them back in. No problem. Nowadays, you can throw Rubik's Cubes against the wall, and they shatter, and then you can pick them up and put them back together.
Damn. Magnetic?
I don't know.
That'd take a little time, piece by piece.
That would take time, yeah.
But that's assuming if the entire thing would shatter.
Depending on
compared
how
to
big
just
the
some of it
room
bust
is.
off.
There's a lot of factors that go into that.
Yeah.
How many objects? What can it go under? What can it go in? Did it go through the wall? and
Did
into
you
the
ever
wall?
have a Rubik's Cube?
Did I know? My parents definitely knew I wasn't going too far in life, so they just. Expectations were low.
Goodness gracious.
Woo! You know what? I'm in the same boat. I never owned one either. My uncles, my aunts and uncles did, but I never owned one. I was just wondering if anybody ever solved one.
No.
I've never solved one.
Me either.
I've tried so many times.
I messed with plenty, but
Yeah,
never,
I
never
messed
completed
around
it.
with them, but
I've
never,
gotten close, like a couple pieces off.
I cheated,
But
like
could
I
never
said,
finish
and I
it.
You pull-
plucked it off, turned around, put it back.
No, I just kept on. I got like one solid side ish, and it wasn't even solid.
I'd
I was
have, like,
still
a
missing
couple.
a few squares. that
Oh,
were-
really?
Yeah.
I could get like a couple sides,
Yeah.
but never all the sides.
My grandparents still have a Rubik's Cube that has been unsolved in their upstairs bathroom drawer since I was like 8.
Well,
It's still sitting there.
But I'm gonna get one for my bathroom.
instead of on your phone, playing on your phone, you
Yeah.
have a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
Hours would go by.
Yeah,
I can't feel my legs.
won't be able to stand up.
Children, help.
We'll have to crawl off to wipe my ass. What kind of do is that? I don't remember what it's named.
Summer freeze. It tastes like those Freedom Popsicles.
Have you tried turning it into popsicle or sushi?
This?
Yeah.
No.
But
Got
it'd
a
be really
blender
good.
and ice.
Blender and ice. Yeah.
I better be good too.
Hmm?
What?
Yeah,
Blender
all
and
you have to
ice.
do is put ice in a blender and crush it all up, and then put that in there and mix it.
Slushy.
Slushy. There you go.
Huh.
It's a homemade slushy. Do it with any drink you got that you enjoy. Instant slushy.
Didn't know that.
You should try it with
Dude, I've been
Kool-Aid.
doing that since I was like 3. We used to do it with Gatorade in the summers.
That sounds
Gatorade
awesome.
powder, crushed ice, and water.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I did the Kool-Aid thing.
Margarita's real easy. Just throw some vodka, some tequila in.
Speaking of homemade slushies, what about Hungry Hungry Hippos? Did you guys ever play?
What a fucking segue. That's incredible. That's a fun game. They still make it. They still make them and sell them.
Yeah, way more plasticky though.
Yeah.
back
cheaper.
then, you can actually hurt yourself.
Oh yeah,
Those fucking mouths, man.
Bang
they come
on 'em.
down.
Bang
Oh,
on
yeah.
them things to get them to go.
absolutely. Those levers on the back, you just beat them and they start
Yeah.
cutting up the back of
Uh-huh.
your hand.
Right. But that was the only way to
Battle
get them
wound
to go.
scars, man.
Yeah,
Battle scars.
battle scars.
Yeah, I remember those. That was a damn good game too.
They get stuck though, like real easy. So you just have to beat
Hit 'em
the
harder.
shit
Yeah.
out of them.
And then they just like the bottom of their chin would lift up, so you'd have to hope the balls roll in the backside of their mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah. They got like dork teeth or something. They just don't work up front.
dork teeth. Those two
Yeah.
buck teeth. You mean?
They're real heavy and just penetrated into the ground.
They're
Right?
not like literal spikes of metal, dude.
No, I know.
Another one I remember would be crisscross or
Crossfire.
Crossfire, that's
Yeah, it was a
Crossfire.
shooting one, not a
Huh?
eating one.
It was
You
a-
had to shoot across the board.
Yeah.
and you had to shoot this little like square or like this triangle target.
Yeah, there was targets you could hit too.
Yeah.
Yep.
There was like a sun one,
Mhm.
a triangle one, and I don't know what the other one was.
Yeah.
I know there was like 2 or 3.
I got real good at bounce shots.
I remember that one.
I was just dead on do.
That too. Yeah.
But the trigger itself, like the gun that it came out of, the little balls
Wouldn't it
came out of.
self-reload too?
No.
Like I thought it would
Well,
like come in and like it
Gravity
was,
fed.
sometimes you'd
It
have to
was
like
gra-
push it in.
Man,
but-
you had a
was
newer one though,
intense,
because I had to
yeah.
grab them up in my hand and put them in the.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine like fed itself.
Yeah,
Huh.
That's the one I
That's
remember.
sick.
You had
You
probably
the
the
second
like
version.
Yeah, the second version,
Yeah.
like version 2.0.
Yeah, 2.0.
Crossfire
V2.
2.0.
It was fun as shit though. I'd be playing crossboard by myself. One on each corner.
It's got some long ass arms.
Yeah, I was a big kid.
What about the Rock'em Sock'em robots?
Hell yeah, those
Yep.
are classics.
Had those, yeah.
I had a lot of fun with those.
Played that by myself too.
They
Usually.
they make it.
Still do. Yep.
Yeah.
Still make it and sell it.
Yep.
Okay, what else we got going on?
Twist it. Bop it.
Bop it.
Yeah, the bop it. That's the one.
The Bop It was crazy, bro. I was so terrible at that thing when it
Same.
came out. There was like 4 different versions that came out.
Mm-hmm. They got very popular very fast.
I had the normal one with the flick it and the twist it
Yeah.
and the bop it
Uh-huh.
and the pull it.
Yes.
That was
same.
it.
That's what we had.
But there was like a 4 or 5 one that had like spin it,
Shake it.
tase it,
Throw it, throw it off the wall.
throw it out the wall. You did it.
Bounce it off your brother's face.
Pass
They
it
just
on.
kept upping the ante.
Yeah, just and then pass it, and then you
Right,
pass it. And
pass
the
it,
other
yeah.
person had to like dig
Sit on it.
sit on it, jump.
The one I owned, it kind of went off all by itself.
Oh,
Like it, you get done, you'd use it for 5-10 minutes, whatever, and then it'd still run its thing for like 30 seconds to a minute, and then after a while it shut off. 15-20 minutes later, nobody's doing anything. We're still doing our own thing, eating dinner, whatever it is, watching TV, and all of a sudden you hear that tune.
Yeah.
Hit it.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would sing by itself. I remember. I thought it was haunted. That's right. You just brought back a memory that didn't.
wait a minute, wait a minute, wait
Yeah.
a minute, wait a minute. Ours did that too.
Yes,
Ours
they would-
did that too.
They would all.
It would just automatically
yes.
go off.
Yes.
We'd be like, oh, it's just the bop it again. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's just a bop it.
And then it would be like, have it, do, and then it'd twist it.
Out of nowhere, middle of the night,
Yeah.
middle of the day.
And all of a sudden it
fucking-
would scream.
Right.
Just, ah!
Okay, mine didn't do that, but okay.
The ending. It was the ending.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause it was all, like, hyped
when
up,
you
yeah.
missed- yeah, when you
It was
messed
just
up.
hyping you with
when
music.
you died, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
or something. Yeah. Oh, dude, that's crazy. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, I thought it was
Blast from
haunted.
the
I
past.
did hate it.
Oh, the Super Soakers.
Oh,
Remember those bad
were
boys?
fun. Those were fun.
Yeah, nowadays, they
No,
take
back then.
0.5 seconds to fill up.
Well,
Yeah.
no, back then you actually had to wait for your ammunition to fill up. It depended on how good you were with the
Time out,
hose.
time out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us.
A lot of the holes were tiny. I remember Super Soakers the most from when we were in school, elementary school. We had won something, or we had some like fun day of a Super Soaker fight for the whole school, right? It was like kindergarten through 5th grade or 6th grade. Everybody was gonna have a war. Bring all your guns. Bring everything you got. Bring water balloons.
You
Like
could,
it's a big water
you could
fight.
bring stuff? Like
Yeah.
your own stuff?
Yeah, big water fight. Bring
Wow.
all your own
Okay.
stuff. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
So we had everything you could imagine of the time, right? From the smallest shit to the biggest shit. But most people had the small shit.
Big
The
guns,
pistols.
small guns, some as big as your head.
The pistols. They had the little pistols, or the first version of the squirt gun, right?
Oh, yeah.
The Super Soaker.
Yep.
And we had one kid with the backpack.
The back. You mean like
The one that
backpack.
leaked so
yeah, it
bad.
leaked, but yeah, you could fill up a backpack, and it
Whoa.
like had hoses.
Man,
and,
that-
Yeah, it
that
had,
was-
it had like 4 containers to that sucker in the
I
whole
bet that-
backpack.
I bet that thing was awesome.
It was.
yeah, it was super cool. Yeah.
Besides the fact that it leaked.
That person got to stay around the longest. Most other people stood in line the majority of the time refilling their shit because it would empty so fast and the holes were so small.
You're right.
And the school didn't plan properly. We had like one hose for everybody.
Just
To
a
refill their
hose.
shit.
Just a hose.
Just a hose.
Yeah, like one hose.
So for a whole class,
School.
whole school,
Like
Bro.
20 kids at school, and it was probably like 100 kids out there.
I'm guessing there was a line, wasn't there?
Oh, yeah.
So-
You just pretty much stood in line the whole time until you ran out there. You had to conserve your squirts. Because of those little pistols, you only had like 6 squirts before they were empty. You know?
Some super
Right.
soaker fight.
Yeah. Great concept. Bad execution, you know? And then trying to fill things,
Now,
too.
if they had, water gun fights, these kids would be bringing sons of bitches with machine gun water guns attached to drones, bro.
They'd be bringing little water tanks, probably.
RC water
Yeah,
tanks,
uh-huh.
100%.
You can buy a lawnmower with a water tank that shoots, so you
You
can water
can-
your lawn with it.
What?
Remote controlled with a camera on it, so you can sit inside your house and mow your lawn and water it
That
too.
sounds.
And you can talk through it, and yeah,
For real?
Hey, kids, get off my lawn.
yeah, yep.
Mike Wazowski. Mike Wazowski.
I think that's pretty cool. My lawn's probably too big for one of those. I'd have to recharge, I imagine. Unfortunately, be cool if you got a small lawn. Look into it.
What was another toy that you liked from back in the day?
I had a bunch of different ones, man. I grew up with Tamagotchis.
Tamagotchi.
Mine died. I
Is
had
that
one.
the keychain thing?
Yeah. It was a toy. You keep it alive. They were
yeah,
also like.
yeah.
Did you experience Tamagotchis?
Yeah, I had one. I sucked at them.
I experienced a Tamagotchi in the form of a Digivice for Digimon.
Nerd.
Yes, I am. I got to play with one of those. That was so much fun until it wasn't.
Until it wasn't.
Yeah, because you had to shake it like you were masturbating because we didn't want to walk around with them.
And so that recorded like your steps?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
And that's how you kept them healthy.
Healthy,
Yeah,
and you
you're
could
supposed
feed
to carry
them.
with you. Yeah.
And then so many steps would like activate a battle. It'd just be random.
So you sit there and just be shaking your hand. to
Yeah, then
be-
then it'll like yell at you, like, "Hey, I'm ready to fight." So then you hit fight, and then you fucking fight. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. If you win, you like gain experience, and then you walk some more, and then your Digimon will digivolve, so it's stronger now. And if it loses too many times, it'll revert back to egg form, and you have to start all over.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you don't feed it,
Damn.
it'll revert back to egg form.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
I mean, it was a way to take care of your pet. It was a virtual pet, just like a Tamagotchi.
right.
Huh.
I remember
Only
those.
the Tamagotchis were like cats and stuff, and a dog.
Was it? Did they put anti-shake into those? I feel like they did.
The
at one point.
Tamagotchis?
Yeah. They caught on to people shaking them because they didn't want to walk anymore, so they put on anti-shake, and then it just sucked. Like it didn't collect anything anymore.
I don't know. I
It
have
just
no
like
idea.
fucked them up real bad.
If anybody has an alive Tamagotchi, I would love to see it and know what its name is.
Yeah, I want to know all about it.
Yeah.
Show me what
See
you got.
what its likes. Does it
Yeah.
like fruit? Or its dislikes? Does it not like cold air?
Right.
Or coldness?
Does it like spending time with you? Does it like napping?
Does it like sleeping? Does it like playing?
Right. Show me.
What about the original like computers?
The
The Apple one?
No, the Etch-a-Sketch.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Yes, that is the original commander. Yep, I had one of those bad boys. It's
Me
either,
too.
Yeah.
It's either you'd love to hate them or hate to love them.
I could draw a box. I could draw a box real good.
Settle down, Picasso.
Or a rectangle.
Ooh.
It was either vertical or horizontal.
Not even an edgy circle.
Not even an edgy circle. Couldn't do it. I tried, and my circle went like this. And eventually it just took off. I tried to keep going left like the NASCAR rule, but it just wasn't happening.
Yeah.
I figured I'd at least get like an oval, but it was just not.
It's all right. Still proud of you, little buddy.
Thanks.
I always ended up getting those something similar where it was that magnetized pen with metal flakes. You know, it
yeah.
had like a clown face
yeah,
And
or,
you
or
could slide that thing and it would like clear it out, and then you do it again.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
were awesome.
Those were fun.
yeah.
I like
remember.
those better than Etch-a-Sketch. I'm
Same.
not gonna lie,
Same.
because
Yeah.
Etch-a-Sketch required me to be good at something, and I was not.
Right.
So
Hand-eye coordination sucked.
it wasn't even a hand-eye coordination. It was just trying to.
Well, you're
Maneuver
dealing with
the
knobs.
buttons. Yeah.
because it's different. Your dials instead of analog.
I feel like the toy you're thinking of is like an upgraded Etch-a-Sketch, like a user-friendly Etch-a-Sketch,
believe so.
more interaction.
But hey, it worked. and
It
was
did
fun.
work. It was. Yeah, it was.
Fuck Etch a Sketch.
Did you guys ever have so you look through it and it's all the different like prisms and
Kaleidoscope.
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 Yeah.
I felt like there was a lot of kaleidoscope things back then too, like toys.
We just wanted to get all tripped out, I guess.
feel like they wanted to like
trip us out.
trip our brains out
Maybe.
and see how it affected kids. If you're enjoying this topic and would like to talk more about it,
You can find us at Edible Attitude or at Edible Attitude Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Here's something.
what's that?
In 1983, the slap bracelet was invented by a Wisconsin teacher.
What?
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, slap bracelet.
I remember those bad boys. Sometimes they actually hurt.
Oh, yeah, they hurt. It was good pain, though. Satisfaction of it wrapping around your wrist.
yeah.
The
I mean, you
snapping it,
really
too.
could smack people with them. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hardcore, yeah. Did you
Yeah.
ever see how many could fit on your?
No.
I just like saying shit on left field to see Aaron's reaction anymore. Because he's just like, what did you just say?
Now that you mention it, I might try it.
Have you done it with donuts?
Not gonna say.
No.
Not going to say, which means yes. Clearly. I never have either. How many donuts can you fit on a?
I don't know. How many
Depends
ring,
on the size of the donut.
how many
I
of
guess.
those ring toss things can you fit on your?
Oh,
remember those?
For diving in the pool?
Yeah, they sink to the bottom.
Yeah. Those are heavy, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
How
we're talking
strong
about-
is your? That's like a weight competition.
So we talking about a limp or just a normal
That's like the strongest man games
for ring toss
for manliness.
for manliness.
Yeah.
Kind of like doing a push up. You can only do one.
That'll get you in the salty spittoon, though.
Would it?
Why wouldn't it?
Why would it?
Because you're fucking strong. You're a man. You're the toughest of the tough.
If
If
you
you can do a push up, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can you do a push up?
No.
You ever tried?
Have you tried?
No, I'm not
So how
going
you
to
know?
either.
Look,
Why not?
I saw the movie
Okay.
once, okay? And I loved that movie. That's the best movie I've ever
What?
seen. Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny.
Oh.
That's where I learned about the push up.
Oh.
Yeah. Jack Black says you can only do one.
You ever done it?
I've tried. It is real difficult. I was going to say hard.
I'm proud of you for attempting that feat, though.
I tried once, okay? And I never did it again.
I could never step foot in that arena.
I didn't even get off the carpet.
I feel like a real man could spin like a top.
Good for them.
That'd be
That
like a
would
real,
hurt so
like a real
bad.
monk thing to do, right?
Oh my, a monk thing
Yeah.
to do?
They meditated years for it.
Yeah, they'd have to practice over and over.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Not like a fast top, just like a balancing top.
Speaking of Transformers, did you guys ever play
Transformers?
play with them?
No, I didn't. I thought they
I-
were cool.
I love
I did.
Transformers. They are amazing.
I didn't have the sophisticated one. It was the really simple one though.
Like 4 blocks.
I have always wanted.
It was just a few changes.
I've always wanted the real big, like it's his name is like Brutus or Bruticus or something like that. It's 5 different Transformers combined into one
It's like a
Transformer.
mega transformer.
Yeah.
Sounds sick. Did you ever see that kid costume of Optimus Prime, I think?
And was it a
He could like
Bumblebee, too?
transform and like roll away.
Yeah, there's a Bumblebee one I've
yeah,
seen
maybe
too.
that's what it was, is Bumblebee. It was
It
one of
was,
those, yeah.
it was Optimus and Bumblebee.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Saw
Yeah,
that
that's
one.
crazy. I thought
That's
that was
neat.
sick. I was like
Yeah.
20 when I first seen that. I was like, fucking,
Yeah,
Sign me up,
that was
dude.
wild.
yeah.
Like, that's neat. Like that.
And we had just like the simple 4-block toys as children, but then kids nowadays have that kind of shit.
No,
where they can
shit.
transform and roll down the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of the toys that they have now, they have so many different things. Just to name a few things, they have drones as toys. They have drones.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. The RC cars and the trucks have such a long life, a longer life. If you buy the real good ones.
Drones take window peeping to a whole new level.
Yeah, that's weird, man.
Yeah. Weird little kids nowadays can be extra weird.
They have hoverboards now. I mean, that's fucking wild.
That is crazy.
We had skateboards, about the same thing.
Hoverboards are electric. Boogie woogie woogie.
I was never even good on a skateboard either. So
No, I was too fat,
I
too uncoordinated.
didn't have coordination.
or for that matter, rollerblades or
Rollerblades,
skates.
like skating, I was decent.
I had a hard time.
I did it every week though, growing up, pretty much. My dad worked at the roller rink in Sauk.
Nice.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
got in for free and just skated. I never was like super good though. I wasn't like skating backwards. I was too much of a puss.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I mean, I might have been able to. I was just too scared. Yeah, I didn't want to fall and hit my head, bust my ass, and be embarrassed.
Right.
I just want to go fast. I didn't want to do anything slow and stupid because you have to go slower backwards. You know, I just want to go fast. That's how I played it off.
Should have taken up luging.
Dude, I could pick up a lot of speed downhill.
Yeah, you
That's how I
definitely
got like my
could.
first or third concussion. Going downhill on ice.
Sounds
It was-
pretty
Was sledding or
accurate.
something?
Yeah, so the
Uh-huh.
church hill,
Mm-hmm.
it's got a big steep hill, right? This particular winter storm was very icy, and we had like a 2-foot tall jump probably that went like straight up though. A day or two prior, I had found a saucer there, a saucer sled,
Uh-huh.
just a circle one.
Those are pretty gnarly.
They go pretty quick,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, those cruise on ice.
No handles, just pure saucer, right?
Ooh.
No, like nothing, just a saucer. It was literally all it was, right?
All the saucer.
My friends were busy or something, like they couldn't go, and my stepmom was sick of me, so she sent me out of the house to go play. So I was like, all right, I'm going sledding. And she, I think, probably just assumed my friends were going too. Nope, I was there all by myself. No other soul was there. I went down this super icy hill and hit this jump and landed straight on top of my head and got knocked out. I was like 8 probably.
Whoa.
Yeah. Just laying out there like a starfish.
How was your
gentleman-
nap?
Swift. Well, not swift actually. I was out quite a while. I didn't know what happened. I was so out of it. And I was just laying there just staring at the sky. I was like, am I dead? You know? I was like, what's going on? And then I just heard some voice yelling, Are you okay, kid? I don't know. I thought you were playing possum. No, I'm not a possum. I'm going to go call 911. All right.
All right.
So yeah, the ambulance came and
Wow.
saved me. My grandma actually heard it on the scanner
Scanner.
because she listened to the scanner 24/7. So she heard there was a kid getting checked on at the church, you know, and called my stepmom, and so she freaked out and ran over. We were like a block away. I got a Fred Flintstone stuffed animal and a
Oh my
and
goodness.
a CT scanner or whatever.
Fun.
Yeah.
That sounds
How'd you check out?
wonderful.
Huh?
Were you good or
Concussion.
Oh yeah.
That was a hell of a toy to play with.
What?
The
Fred?
saucer.
Oh yeah, it got thrown
And the CT
away.
scan. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you like that?
I don't really remember it.
Oh, probably not because you had a
No.
concussion.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't think they called it a concussion at the time. I think they called it a brain bruise. That's what my parents told me. I could be totally wrong about the whole diagnosis too. I don't really totally remember it well. You know, I was very young.
I face planted on that
It's
same
traumatic.
hill.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I bet, dude. A lot of people have eaten a lot of shit on that hill.
It was summertime for me though.
Oh, that too. I've done that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've eaten a lot of shit in the dry times on the hill. See how fast you can run down it? Don't. Another one of my favorite quote unquote toys that I used at the time for sledding was a cardboard.
Cardboard.
Yeah, if it was like the big printed, like they had big printed images on them, so it was kind of slick.
Oh, yeah.
Use that side
Okay.
on some good snow. Yeah. You could get good speed, and then you, like if it was big enough too, you could like hold it as like a handle, right? So it's more like a sleigh almost, or like an old toboggan.
Well, the one I used was that roll-up sled. Same concept where it had two little holes, two slots. And it was like a tube, so to speak, but it rolled out a real thin piece of plastic.
Mm. Mhm,
And that
mhm.
thing was wicked fast.
The sheet, basically the sheet of plastic that
The
you unrolled.
sheet of plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit
Yeah.
was gnarly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
You'd fucking cruise on those.
but you also biff your shit too
Yeah.
easily
There's no stability.
because it's you.
Yeah, it's you and a thin sheet of plastic, basically.
It's
There
whatever.
was no protection.
It's whatever the
It was like a
the
snow
hill.
surfboard, kinda,
That sounds
Right.
wild.
but
It-
super thin.
Sometimes it hurt.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I bet it
It was
did.
awesome though.
Kids
I didn't have
nowadays will
one.
never know the fun of
Probably not of
just,
those crazy sleds.
of just
no.
getting plastic and cardboard and just giving her
hauling ass.
down a hill.
Yeah. Shovels are
Shovels.
popular,
I've done
yeah.
a shovel. That
Shovels,
was
yeah.
Yep.
interesting.
Yeah. One of our childhood friends had it was like a snow ski or something. But it was like a really small, like skateboard size snowboard. You can maneuver a lot easier. It's a snow skate, I think, is what it was called.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
you could like ride it on like the road and sidewalk too if there was just a little bit of snow. You could ride it on like real thin snow. It was like almost like a hoverboard. Yeah.
It was like a skateboard on snow.
So I remember my buddy wrecked his truck on my birthday when I got hired for my first official job as a teenager. And we were riding my friend's snow skate in the street, waiting for the tow trucks to come and pull him out.
Wow.
Yeah. Until the sheriff pulled up, and then we snow skated our asses out of there.
I bet.
Into the truck in a way. Yeah.
Into the truck and away.
I remember my grandpa still had like old toboggans.
The steel
Oh.
ones.
Wood.
The wood
yeah,
ones.
The wood
Old
with
wood ones with steel, the steel
yeah.
rails on the bottom. Yeah.
Those things were the
The classic ones.
Yeah, they were cool.
and the
Heavy
right,
as a bitch though to carry. I'll tell you
in the
what.
right
Compared to the
conditions.
plastic ones, you know.
they flew though.
Yeah.
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 Especially with more people on there.
Oh,
The heavier
yeah.
you got it, the
Oh,
faster
yeah.
you go.
Just send it.
Mm-hmm.
I had the inflatable one.
That too,
It
the
was a
plastic, yeah,
3-person or
inflatable
something like that.
tubes, yeah.
Yeah. That one you could really send it.
You could take them on snow or water. They're basically the same thing. Yeah, those are fun. It was always a luxury when somebody had one there. You're like, hey, can I borrow it just once?
I got ejected by one of those from off a jump.
Dude, they'll send you.
Yeah, they did.
That's one of my favorite all-time internet videos is this guy's like standing, talking, and his buddy just comes down and takes his
takes
legs
him
out.
out.
Yeah. He does a somersault, front flip or whatever.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. What about playground equipment? You remember that shit when we were growing up?
When it was real stuff
The real playground equipment?
made out of steel, and like there was no safety
And wood.
nets.
Steel and wood.
Yeah,
Especially,
steel and wood.
especially the slides, dude. Oh my god, you could cook breakfast on that shit.
Oh, on a nice hot summer day, yes,
Yeah.
At a
sir.
75-degree angle.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
if you wore the wrong shorts,
You could crack an egg on the top, it'd be cooked at the bottom by the time you got there. Easy.
You catch sunburn on both ends on the way down.
Yeah, I have seen children, myself included, to try to go down these slides, and it always ends up the same. You go down, and then right at the end, you hear a quick like skin scraping against metal sound to stop.
Yeah. And then a thud into the earth.
Yeah, every time, and then they go, it's like, yes, we know. It's 1,000 degrees. Like, why would you go on that thing?
Right. It was real dangerous if you're going down and you didn't have shoes on.
Oh,
And if you plant your shoes or your feet down on that super hot metal, it would just stick and like melt instantly to the slide, and you'd launch forward.
so fun.
Plant launch, yeah.
now they just have giant plastic slides, man.
Yeah, tubes.
It's always tubes, but they
Yeah.
they still
Not
get hot,
always,
but
but-
not near as hot.
No, not compared to aluminum
Yeah,
or stainless.
yeah,
Steel.
no,
Stainless steel in the sunlight. Yeah.
And then the
Fuck
wood chips now is like rubber pieces or sand.
Yeah.
yeah,
Very few
Yeah.
with wood chips.
I
Rubber's fine.
yeah.
Rubber's good.
Rubber's okay.
Rubber's good.
Doesn't hurt as much.
Protects from STDs too.
You always wear the rubber. Rubbers are the best. What about climbing structures? You remember about those?
I remember
what
like,
they would
rock
look
walls, yeah.
No. I'm talking about those dome-looking
Oh, the
metal
dome
pipe
pipes.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. Those
Like
are dangerous.
King of
King
the
of the
Hill.
Hill shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Deadly.
Oh, yeah. I dislocated a few
Yeah.
times.
Kids that get hurt all the time.
All the time.
Falling through, falling off.
Yep, smacking your head,
Yeah.
broken leg,
Yeah. Arms, legs.
arms, whatever, fingers.
Even the bridges are different now too,
Oh yeah,
because you could definitely launch some shit off the old.
Oh,
bridges.
yeah. You could like
yeah.
bounce and popcorn shit. Yeah.
Yep. That's where I came in handy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. I was the big kid. I'd be at the end jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot all about that. Thanks for bringing all these. This is why we brought you here, old man.
Yeah, it's a good memory.
That's for another
Yeah.
episode.
Popcorn on the trampoline, too. Yep.
That too.
Mm-hmm.
What about seesaws?
Ah,
I bet you
Yeah,
the bigger,
good there, too.
I
Yeah.
bet you the bigger guys were
2 to
better on
1,
the
2 to
seesaw.
1.
Handy there, yeah. It'd always be a math equation to see how many and what size children it would take to keep us up.
And then you could keep them up and then swiftly
Yeah,
drop them
drop
on their
them all.
asses.
Or they'd do it to me when they finally got me up.
Yeah.
They'd all coordinate, or they'd hold me up in the air, like, "Ha! We got you, Tubby.
Yeah.
Can't get down now."
Swift drop to the ground.
Yeah.
That's happened.
But now you can't do that, though. Now you can't do that.
No, I'm a good human now.
No, well, other than that, I mean, on the seesaw, you can't be
I
dropping
gotta talk about my
people.
handicaps.
No, not.
What are you talking about? What are you getting at here?
Yeah.
They have safety precautions now.
Oh, no teeter-totters probably.
No teeter-totters.
Or if they
more?
do,
You
they
can
only
even,
go off
you can
real
even
small.
do seesaws by yourself.
Your feet stay on the ground the whole time.
I hope
Only
not.
go like 2 inches off the ground.
You just bob back and forth.
Just a little.
Yeah, what about those things? Those spring fucking...
Oh, the
contraptions.
springy seats?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are always fun too. I'd just hold on for dear life and just launch at all angles. I'd be on my side, like touching the ground. Somebody come pick me up. I'm not doing it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, those are wild.
Those are the ADHD kids' fucking heaven. You're just bawling like a fucking maniac, dude.
Just screaming like fucking
Yeah.
Goku.
Just hold on for dear life, like the fucking speed of light, dude. Yeah, you just Kamehameha your way to fucking glory. Tell you what, it's a blast. What about merry-go-rounds?
Merry-go-rounds?
Yeah.
Bro, those were gnarly, especially the UFO-shaped ones.
UFO-shaped one.
There was a UFO-shaped one,
Here.
the one in town here.
Oh yeah.
And it had handles, and you
Uh-huh.
could just
Yeah.
crank it.
Yeah. Yep. I remember what you're talking
And
about. that.
children I've seen children just get
Launched.
launched.
Yeah. Super deadly.
They hit the
What?
ground rolling.
I just didn't like the location. It was too close to the road.
Oh, yeah. Way too close to the
Yeah.
road. No reason whatsoever.
Right.
Kids getting yeeted out in front of trucks.
I mean, it's not there anymore,
Right.
but at the same time, why is it there? They could have put it literally anywhere, even closer. There's a big open area between where it was and then the playground. They could have
Right.
moved it,
Yeah.
but they're just like, no, we're going to leave it here for 20 years. Never fix this.
Experiments.
I mean, come
Oh, my
on.
God.
They have some kind of similar now. It's like an egg shape on a post, and then the kid climbs in, and then you spin him around like a maniac.
At an angle, too, isn't it?
That
Yeah,
sounds
it's at
awesome.
an angle. It's a little offset. That way they can't go flying out as easy.
Wow, that's not fun.
They just clonk off the bars on the inside.
Constantly.
Well, I mean, we clonked off the handles on the merry-go-round, too. You just wrap around it and hold on for dear life.
You had to do something.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember trying to stand up in the middle and hold on.
Oh, yeah.
That's when you were the real cool kid.
Yeah, and then you like just walk down like nothing happened. Like you're just
Try
fine.
to.
Or jump off.
Yeah, see how far you could jump off and out. Get it going fast and see how far you could jump off.
It would teeter totter back and forth, so some
Mhm.
people would like jump on it.
And like you'd jump when it was going up.
Yep.
Dude, we were fucking nuts. What were we doing?
We just want to have fun.
Crazy
Adrenaline
monkeys,
junkies.
dude. And I think my kids are nuts for doing some minor shit anymore. I'm like, are you dumb? Like, what are you doing? But we were nuts.
Now you just remembering that we
Oh,
were nuts?
yeah, now I am. I
Dude.
remember how nuts I was. I knew I was nuts, but
Yeah, we just.
the fine details really set it up, you know?
What about the crazy stuff we did? The swings,
Oh, jeez.
like the swing gauntlet.
Yeah, trying to run through it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're trying to run under somebody.
Yeah.
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 Wait for him to kick you in the back of the head or the forehead.
You
All the way down.
but you just go,
Yeah.
and if you get hit, part of the game.
Should have been faster.
Part of the game.
Should have ducked sooner.
Did you ever do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Were you good at it?
No.
Were you a big target
Yes.
at the time?
Yes, at the time.
Yeah.
It sucked.
Fitting between the swings also sucked.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't just sprint through. You had to like stop and wait. You had to like shimmy yourself up.
You just suck it and
Mm-hmm.
It was not in my favor, that's for sure.
I remember swinging really hard and rocking the feet out of the ground.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could do that.
And then it's followed by a.
And everyone, all of the girls are screaming, "Stop! Stop!
Oh yeah.
Oh. Fuck y'all.
Get off! Stop! You're too big.
You're gonna ruin it.
Yeah, you're gonna break it."
Did you?
No,
Okay,
Never
so
did.
what the fuck were they worried
I don't
about?
know, man.
Not me either.
That's what I was saying, and I said it like that too, and then they told on me.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any like saucer swings or tire swings?
Saucer swings.
Yeah,
Tire
like
swings.
like
Yeah.
a saucer that was attached to like chains they could sit in.
Oh
No.
hell.
No,
No, I had
I
a.
had a rope.
a rope
Yeah.
attached to a
To a limb.
limb.
I had one of those too.
Was it all dirt underneath there, or was it grass?
I don't know. I want to say there was like a little dirt under it, but I don't remember because I want to say it was grass, but now I don't remember where it was. And I'm also thinking of my cousin, like a different rope at my cousin's. It was a yellow rope with the blue plastic on the bottom that you could stand on like a built-in play set that they had. It was like a whole play set.
Like
Yeah.
a climbing thing.
Yeah.
With a
Okay.
couple
I'm
knots
thinking
in
of
it.
that rope. But they had a bunch of dead pine needles around their place.
Oh.
But I do remember a rope somewhere. I just don't remember where. You know what? The rope was like in the barn,
Like a pulley rope?
like a hay shed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it might have been a pulley rope actually. Yeah, I was swinging on a pulley rope in a barn. Yeah,
And
That's what I
now
was
we've
swinging
come
on.
full
There we
circle.
go. We
We
figured
figured it out.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here, people. Thanks for coming up along with us on this adventure.
Yeah.
I'm glad we figured it out.
Hey man, me too.
Aaron, where the fuck were you? Why did I not have any
You
help?
were just taking it all in.
I was
man.
I was listening. I was in there for the ride. I was like, wow, this is cool.
Off of your life, dude.
Jesus Christ.
That's bullshit.
Well, hell yeah, man.
Well, thanks for coming, Aaron.
It's been a fucking
Great.
blast. Yeah, thanks
Thanks
for
for
coming,
having
dude.
me here.
Yeah.
I
Great.
just wanna
This
have
is
some
fun.
more guest episodes. This is fun.
Eventually, I think we should absolutely.
Yeah.
Tell us what you guys think.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think. Let us know how you feel. Anything that was your favorite?
Thanks for coming with us on this nostalgia trip.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me around, guys.
All right, well, I guess it's time to call it night.
Sounds good, buddy.
All right.
I'm Tyler,
And I'm Cody.
and this is the Edible Attitude Podcast.